Can these old relics be brought back to life and used on a job regularly? I believe they can, and I'm going to do my best to see that it's done and they work. I'm Marv from Marv's Fixit shop. I've been dragging old junk home for years, and this isn't any different. I'm going to do my best to get this safe to use. The cord's kind of frayed and it's going to need a little attention, and we'll plug it in and see how it works, and then we'll go from there. But I have a surprise for you. Here at the end of this here video, I'm going to reveal something that I hope you're interested in. This old box here, it's a toolbox, has another tool in it that I want to show you towards the end of this video when I start to demonstrate this old sander here. So just a little surprise coming up I thought I'd let you in on right now. Okay, on this old sander, as I look at it, the pad's not bad. These are the clips that hold the sandpaper in, and they're not broken, which is a good thing. I should blow it out, but let's check the trigger. It works. There's a little hole here that's supposed to have some oil in it. I'm using this sewing machine oil that I got for a sewing machine that I'm doing. And the reason being, it's got this little tip on it that I can just put right down in there and squeeze a couple drops in. Okay, something else about this old sander is this cord here has been frayed. I think what I'm going to do is just get some electrical tape for right now and just tape that up on some of the worst spots. It's just the outer layer that is starting to crack. Otherwise, I would have to open this whole thing up, but let's see how she runs. I may have to open it up anyway. Okay, I have the cord here. Let's plug it in. I see my ground's missing, and on these we really should have a ground on it. Okay, I expect this to run. Look at that. That's a push button trigger. That's strange. Usually, that old thing really runs good. This is all metal, by the way. It's painted black, it's metal. So this tool probably dates back to the late 50s, early 60s, something in there. There's a little hole right there. I'm not sure what that's for yet. I'm very satisfied with the way that works, or sounds. It needs a good cleaning, that's for sure. Let me get some sandpaper on there and let's see how it sands. This sander would be considered a finish sander, so you would probably put maybe 150 or 180, 120, 220 and higher grit sandpaper on this to give the wood that you're sanding a finish look. But so I'm going to do the right thing here, and I'm going to put 60 grit on there just to see how it'll handle that aggressiveness. And the way I do that is on a full piece of sandpaper like this, you should be able to cut it in thirds. These pad sanders are all made the same. You can buy regular sandpaper to fit in there, but I've never done it that way. You could actually get 4 out of this if you cut it in 2. I'm going to try that. I've not done that before, but I'm going to try it. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll lay the paper down, and then I'll take the sander and hold it right where it needs to go. It's like that. And I use the sander as a guide to cut. And we'll go like that. Then we'll do the same over here. Make sure you leave enough that you can fold it up and get it clamped in, like right here where it clamps in. So let's put it right there and just see if we can't get that cut. Okay. How much do we need to get? I'm not sure if I'll be able to get 2 out of this or not, but we're going to see. Let's not cut it too short. Let's go right there. Nope, we won't get 2 out of it. So that actually cost me 1 sander, 1 sanding thing, because if I'd have cut it in thirds the other direction, I could have gotten 3 out of that sheet. Yeah, oh well. Okay, the way you put this in, you have these clips here. You just lift it up, and those seem to work real good yet. I'm surprised. A lot of times those are broken off on older sanders. And what you do is you put that in there like that, and you just bring this back up over here. And if you do everything right, you can fold that around like that and lift this up. You fold that around, and you lift this up and push it right down under in there, and then you can bring that other lever up and put it, and it clamps right down in there. You can see that, and how I have that clamped in there and clamped in there. Now let's see if the thing actually sands. Let's see how this is going to work. That may be just a little bit too aggressive a sandpaper. Like I said, this is supposed to be a finish sander. And what it does is it puts that last little bit on it. I'm sanding this in real time so you can see how well it works. And so I can see how well it works. I'm happy with it. It sounds good. The motor feels like it's got good power. And look at that. Can you see the smoothness on that? If I would be using that the way I'm supposed to. I believe we got us a runner. I'm really glad to see that this thing still has life to it. All I need to do is fix this cord, and I'll get that done. And I'm going to have another tool here to add to my tools here in the shop. This was one I did the other day, and now I've got this one. That's 2 vintage tools that's living to see another day. I'm very excited about that. Well, if you got anything to say about this here pad sander, I didn't tell you the brand of it, but let me see if I can see it here. Speedway Meteor. It's an 821 model. That really doesn't mean anything to me. I didn't look up the history on this one. I should though, shouldn't I? Well, if you like what you've seen here, go ahead and comment down below, tell me what you think, and you thought I forgot about that box, didn't you? No, I'm going to show you what's in that box. I was kind of intrigued with it. I don't know how useful it'll be for me, but it is a neat little thing, and I want to show it to you. I'll step back a little bit so you can see it. And this box in itself is really, I mean, it's built well. So let's open it up. It's got a little latch here. You push like this. Now I'm not sure if this is the original box for this tool or not, but it looked like it might have been. And it's a sunbeam, but look at this little thing here. Isn't that cool? I've never really ever seen have ever seen anything like this before. It's a miniature jigsaw. You wouldn't use this on real heavy stuff, but you would lightweight stuff like paneling, cutting out you could even cut drywall with this if you wanted to. But it would be a finished jigsaw. You would use it on the job. You could probably do some of your coping with this with the right blade in there. The blade that's in there right now is a real heavy duty coping blade. But let's plug this in and I'll show you that it runs. I've had it plugged in once, but I haven't really tried to cut anything with it. It did run. For as old as that is, doesn't that run good? Let me get something here around and see if I can't find something to cut. Okay, let's turn this on. Wow. That cut good. I have to admit, that cuts a lot better than I thought it would. Let's try this piece OSB and see if it cuts that. What do you think? I had to run it a lot slower, but that definitely did cut. The head's not hot. I probably should open this up and make sure there's enough grease in there. I just don't want to break anything. That's just afraid I will. I'm not even sure how to open the blade up, but let's see if we can figure that out. Looks like this pivots up here, so let's see if that pops open. Oh, yep, it does. Look at that. Now that is neat. I never really thought the blades would look like that. This is going to be hard to find a blade for. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but it fits right in there. And this comes down and just holds tight on there, and pretty cool. Two more good tools to add to my arsenal. I'm pleased with both of these. I'll have to check those blades out, make sure I got some replacement blades. If I don't, I'm not even sure where I would get those, or if I could. But yes, I'm happy about this. Comment down below if you've ever used this age tool like this. I'd like to hear your stories about that. And if you like videos like this one, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you know when my videos are coming out. If you like videos like this and want to continue watching right now, grab one of these two right up here. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.